Hi there. What a nice warm spring day. Yeah, spring is finally on the way and a really good time to have some quiche. Yes, broccoli quiche, quick broccoli quiche. It's on 72 of my Pop It in the Toaster Oven cookbook. Somebody asked me the other day where they could get my cookbook. It occurred to me that I never mentioned that you can get it anywhere. You can get it on Amazon, any online bookseller, or you can order it from your bookstore. And if you don't have a toaster oven, there's some really good information in the front of this book that shows you how to buy a toaster oven, what to look for, what are the features, what are the best ones, and what toaster oven will be best for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my toaster oven to 300 because I'm going to make the crust first, and I'm going to show you how to make the crust with phyllo dough. Okay, I'm preheating the toaster oven to 300, and I have my phyllo dough sheets here. In the recipe it says use 12 sheets, and that is if they're the whole sheets for going into your 9-inch pie pan. I have some variations on that theme. I have smaller sheets, which I find are easier to work with. They're, I think, about 4 inches across. So I will double them up to fit the pan and then fold the edges to fit. Also, I took my pie pan to a friend's house and I've not gotten it back. So I'm using, and you can do this too, you can, if you don't have a pie pan, you can use a 9-inch cake pan. So the first thing I'm going to do is brush the pan with olive oil, which I've done, and then I'm going to brush the sheets of phyllo with olive oil too as well. So we're going to put one sheet in. You'd have to handle this fairly delicately. And here's the other sheet. So this would make a 12-inch sheet if you want to do it that way. And then I'm going to brush the sheets with the oil. Like that. And then I'm going to fold these edges over so they don't hang out over the pan. Just like that. Now I'm going to repeat that in 12 layers. So in this case, I will have 24 sheets altogether because they're in half. And here comes the second sheet. Just like that. And then I'm oiling it again with olive oil, just brushing lightly. Folding the edges over so they fit the pan. And then I'll continue until I have 12 layers. The phyllo dough sheets will bake for 5 minutes or until lightly browned at 300. Okay, and I have assembled my ingredients for the quick broccoli quiche. I have over here phyllo dough, and we will need 12 sheets of that. You'll want to thaw that according to the directions on the package. Then I also have 2 tablespoons of fat-free half and half. Over here I have 4 eggs, and they have been beaten. I have half a cup of fresh broccoli, chopped very fine, and you can use frozen broccoli too if you want. And then I have 3 tablespoons of low-fat plain yogurt right over here. Then I have 3 tablespoons of finely chopped onion. It smells really good. And then I have 1/2 cup of low-fat ricotta cheese, and then 1/4 cup of shredded part skim mozzarella cheese. I have fresh ground pepper, and I will be adding salt to taste, probably about a half a teaspoon. And you will also need just a medium-sized mixing bowl and a mixing spoon. Now, while the phyllo crust is baking in the toaster oven, I'm going to put all of these ingredients together in this mixing bowl and mix them around well. Okay, I'm putting all the ingredients in the mixing bowl except the shredded mozzarella cheese, which I'm going to sprinkle on after this is all mixed up and put in the pie crust. Phyllo crust is nice and golden brown, and I'm going to let it cool a little bit before I add the filling, and while it is cooling, I'm going to increase the temperature on my toaster oven to 400 degrees. Okay, I'm ready to pour the filling in. Sprinkle it with the cheese. Now the quiche is going back into the oven. And it's at 400 degrees, and it's going to bake for about 30 minutes or until you can test it to see if it's done periodically by touching the top, and if it feels springy to touch, it is done. Well, here's the quick broccoli quiche just out of the oven. Let's have a slice. So here is the quick broccoli quiche. Looks absolutely wonderful, and there's a little bit of parsley on the top. Give this one a try. Easy to make in your toaster oven and tastes great.